Have you ever looked at someone who made it and thought, why not me? You work hard, stay focused, do everything right, but somehow life still feels like it's holding out on you. Maybe success isn't just about effort. Maybe timing, luck, and a little chaos play a bigger role than we think. We're taught that if you just work hard enough, you'll win. But reality doesn't always play fair. Millions grind every day and never break through, while others seem to ride a lucky wave at just the right time. It's not about who deserves it most. It's about who catches the right moment. It's frustrating, right? You skip weekends, pull all-nighters, follow every success formula, and still feel stuck, while someone else tweets an idea and goes viral overnight. It's not just unfair, it's emotionally draining. That constant comparison eats at your confidence. Here's the danger. If you believe skill is everything, you'll keep pushing harder without ever questioning the game you're playing. That's why we're diving into The Psychology of Money, a book that shows how luck, risk, and timing shape our financial lives more than raw talent. In a country obsessed with hustle, Morgan Housel reminds us, humility and awareness might be the smartest investment we can make. Most millionaires didn't just outwork everyone. They were in the right place at the right time. It sounds unfair, right? But here's the truth. Understanding why that happens might be your secret weapon to making smarter money moves. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan, your host. Welcome to Ethan's Money Library, where we're building wealth one book at a time. Every week, we turn financial wisdom into real-life stories that actually make sense. If you love learning how psychology shapes your financial destiny, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We drop weekly videos that decode the smartest money minds on earth. Quick disclaimer: this video's for education only, not financial advice. In this episode, we'll explore why luck matters more than skill, how to think smarter about risk, and how to position yourself to get lucky more often. So grab your coffee. This one's going to open your mind. We love to believe we're in control, that our effort alone writes our story. But life doesn't always play by our rules. Sometimes it's not about how hard you work, it's about when and where you start. Studies show that 90% of U.S. billionaires were born at the perfect time during economic booms or tech revolutions. That's not just skill. That's timing, luck, and opportunity aligning. Imagine letting go of constant comparison. Instead of blaming yourself, you start building small habits that keep you in motion, giving luck more chances to find you. Here's the truth. You can do everything right and still fail. And that's okay. Success isn't about controlling every outcome. It's about staying in the game long enough for luck to notice you. Risk and reward are inseparable twins. You can't have one without the other. Every dream you chase, every decision you make, carries both. The goal isn't to avoid risk, but to dance with it, like a surfer reading the ocean before the big wave. In America, around 40% of startups fail within 3 years. But here's the twist. The few that survive often grow 10 or even 100 times bigger. Behind every overnight success you see, there are dozens of quiet failures that made it possible. Think of it like surfing. You can't ride the big wave without risking a wipeout. The best surfers aren't fearless. They're skilled at falling, learning, and trying again. That's the real secret of balancing courage and caution. Playing too safe keeps you stuck, because growth only happens when you step outside comfort. Taking smart, measured risks is how ordinary people catch extraordinary luck. You don't need to gamble. You just need to dare wisely. We live in a world where comparison is everywhere. Social media, neighbors, coworkers. But here's the truth. Comparison kills gratitude. The neighbor with the shiny new Tesla might be drowning in debt while you quietly build real stability. On Instagram, it looks like everyone's rich. Luxury trips, dream homes, perfect lives. But the reality? The average American carries over $60,000 in debt. What we see online is just the highlight reel, not the full story. Real wealth is often invisible. It's peace of mind, free time, and low stress. You can't post calmness or happiness, but you can feel it every day. When you stop comparing, you start focusing on your own lane, where luck meets preparation. The biggest trap? Comparing your Chapter 2 to someone's Chapter 20. Every overnight success you see took years of hard work and plenty of luck. Stay patient, stay in your lane, and remember, progress isn't a race, it's a journey. Getting rich takes courage, the guts to take risks when others hesitate. But staying rich? That's a different game. It demands humility, discipline, and the quiet fear that things could always change. The truly wealthy don't just win once. They play defense for life. Here's the truth. 80% of millionaires from the past lost it all within 10 years. Not because they weren't smart, but because they thought the winning streak would never end. Luck got them up, but arrogance brought them down. Staying rich means respecting luck. You save, you diversify, and you remember that the game can turn any day. The ones who last are those who prepare, not those who assume they'll always win. True freedom isn't about having more. It's about keeping enough. It's about peace of mind, not endless chase. When you stay humble, even when luck is on your side, you'll never lose what truly matters. Time is the great equalizer. None of us can control when luck hits, but we can control how long we stay in the game. The people who win aren't the luckiest. They're the ones who didn't quit when it got hard. Consistency turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Compounding doesn't reward the smartest. It rewards the most patient. A few dollars, invested regularly, can quietly grow into something massive over time. Time multiplies your consistency, not your genius. Here's the math that blows minds. Investing just $200 a month for 20 years can grow to about $118,000. But keep going for 10 more years, and it nearly doubles. That's not luck. That's time doing the heavy lifting for you. The real danger isn't losing money, it's losing patience. Most people try to time the market, chasing the next big wave only to wipe out. The best investors don't predict, they persist, calmly riding through every storm. Sometimes the smartest people fail, not because they lack skill, but because they think they can't fail. Overconfidence blinds them to risk. In money and life, arrogance turns intelligence into danger. Humility, on the other hand, keeps you grounded. It reminds you that luck and risk are always part of the game. The humble investor doesn't try to outsmart the system, they respect it. Studies show overconfidence bias costs American investors billions each year, not from ignorance but arrogance. They believe they can predict what's unpredictable, but the market always humbles the proud. Genius without humility is a ticking time bomb. The market doesn't reward ego, it rewards endurance. In the end, the wise learn that humility isn't weakness, it's armor. Luck isn't something you wait for, it's something you prepare for. The people who seem lucky are usually the ones who kept showing up when others quit. Every step you take, even the small ones, creates a new chance for opportunity to find you. You can't control timing, but you can control how often you show up. Every time you learn a new skill, meet someone new, or try something different, you're expanding your luck surface area. That's how people stumble into big opportunities, by being ready when the door opens. The secret? Keep moving. Every small action, sending that email, showing up at that event, sharing your idea, increases your odds. Luck favors the ones who stay in motion, not those waiting for the perfect moment. So stop waiting for luck to knock, start building the door it can walk through. Every time you act with intention, you're laying another brick in that doorway. One day, What looks like luck will actually be the moment your preparation met opportunity. So let's recap. Success isn't just about being the smartest or the most skilled. It's about staying in the game long enough for luck to notice you. The people who win big are usually the ones who didn't quit when it got tough. Stay patient, stay consistent, and your moment will come. The psychology of money reminds us that money isn't math, it's behavior. You can't control the world, but you can control your choices, your emotions, and how you react when luck knocks or when it doesn't. That's what truly builds wealth that lasts. If this video made you see success differently, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's chasing success the hard way. And I want to hear from you. Do you think luck or skill matters more? Let's start a real conversation in the comments. I'm Ethan, and this is Ethan's Money Library, Building Wealth, one book at a time. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one.